Morning. On the scales this morning and lost another 200 grams. So excited. Down to 80.3. So pretty happy with that. Very happy with that. And just having a coffee and my porridge. Yeah. Other good news is that it's sunny outside and there's no wind to speak of, so it looks like the race will be on. So see you at the track. Just getting ready for the race. Mixing up some water, Gatorade. I see some people using like Gatorade and Powerade, and they're just doing light exercise, like a karate class, for example. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's an hour and a half at like a medium to high heart rate doesn't really equate to exercise as far as I'm concerned. It's like, yeah, sure, it's exercise, but it's not intensity. And it's that intensity when you need the carbohydrate drink. So, but anyway, I use this on a long, hard ride or when I'm racing. So just setting up my water bottles now, and gonna head over. All right. So looks like the race is going ahead. Good weather. About to get ready and go for a warm up. Just wanted to clarify what I said about the Gatorade before. And not drinking it when you're doing stuff like karate. See, karate is most karate. If a karate class is going hardcore the whole time, then that can be really like an hour and a half. That's a hard workout. But generally, most karate classes ebb and flow, and it's not. If you look at your average heart rate, it's really not that high. And if you're super unfit, then maybe you are working hard the whole time, but it sort of ebbs and flows, and it's not that challenging. And if you're trying to lose weight, then the only thing that you really should be drinking is water. Putting any carbohydrate drinks and sugar drinks into like when you're training is gonna take away from what you're losing. So that's what I mean. If you're already at your goal weight and you want to drink sort of the energy drinks or that that Gatorade and that sort of stuff, then go for it. Now, what I've got here is going to be high intensity. So I'm just trying to get that. There we go. So I'm going to have one of these gels now, about half an hour, 45 minutes before, and then another one 15 minutes before. I've got the Gatorade, Powerade in my bottle, and basically I'm just going to go out and do an easy warm-up for about 20 minutes, sign in, and then it'll be off. Not sure what grade I'll race, whether it'll be A or B today. I'll probably race B if they let me, give it a bit of a crack and see how we feel. I'm not expecting to be on the very top of my game this week because as been on the weight loss cycle, probably not eating as many calories as what I'd really generally like to if I was at my goal weight. So we'll just see how it goes and have some fun. That's the most important thing. All right. So I'll log in afterwards. We'll have a look at the stats and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's have a look at the stats. We've got, so it was a good race, came first, so very happy with that. The race was 34.6, so moving time of 56.46. Average speed 36.6 Ks. Average heart rate was 172 with a maximum of 201 on the sprint, so pretty high on the sprint, but as far as average, bit low. So felt pretty good. It felt relatively easy. Average power was 228, so that's yeah, it's all right. 867 calories burned, so at 24 degrees. So if we have a look here, some interesting stuff. If I go down to the final sprint and we go to analyze, we can just see here heart rate started out at 197. This is about 200 meters, the final 200 meters. Went up to 201 there. You can see here the cadence, interestingly enough, the cadence was up over 100, up to 124. So probably need to get some 25, probably need to get some bigger gears there. I'm riding on the compact, so 51k, 52k's. It's probably not going to cut it up the next grade, so might have to look at that. The sprint, I've sprinted at about, good sprints about 1200 watts. I hit a maximum of 1100 there. I would say probably just spinning out as fast, didn't have that extra in it. And then by this point here, you can see where I've sort of dropped it off and rolled over the line. So that was, all in all, a good day. If we go back, have a look. I also did a warm up there, so that was 8.4k warm up, and the I did about 200 calories on that, so over 1,000 calories for the day, quite quick. Was quite happy with my nutrition. I had the three gels, one 45 minutes before, one 15 minutes before, and then the other one on, it was a 4-lap race up and back, and I had one on the third lap, beginning of the third lap, so that was good. For the week, 203 Ks, so quite low on my, generally I'll do 250 to 350 Ks. 203 Ks, anyone can do that. That was basically, as you saw, about 30 Ks a day with a day off, one or two, a little bit longer maybe. So overall, very happy. Down a little bit on the power for the sprint, but as I said, I think that was just from spinning out. So we'll have to investigate that. I might do a couple of practice runs next week and see what's going on there. All right, so that's today. All good. Okay, it's 20 to 12, but I can't wait any longer. Time for lunch. California roll today, which is crab and avocado. So I'm gonna down that. Talk to you later. Okay, so let's dinner last night. I didn't take the camera out and film myself at dinner last night. I was in the restaurant. Went out, just a bit of a Sunday night, bit of a celebration dinner for the weight loss week. Did really well. What I have? I had garlic bread, which was definitely not a low calorie option, but 360 calories, and a grilled snapper, which was about 275 with broccolini, which was about 60 calories there. Bit hard to tell when you're eating out, not 100% certain what they put on there, but I had loads of spare calories due to doing 2 bike rides yesterday, so that was good. Really enjoyed it. Would have loved to have had dessert and eaten more, but was disciplined. As soon as we finished, jumped up and left before they even offered dessert. So, but it was a nice little treat, so that was cool, and still stayed well within the calories. I think I still burnt like 1,000 extra calories than what I ate, so that was great. So this is the final video, final login for the 7 days video log, and got up, so it's now Monday morning, but so this morning was my last weigh-in, and really exciting, 800 grams down, so that was awesome. After 2 days there, where one day when we stayed the same, went up a bit, then yesterday we came down a little bit, and then today down 800, so that's fantastic. Down to 79.5, so really happy with that for the week, which is 4.1 kilos total loss for the week. and I don't care what's going on. 4 kilos in a week, got to be happy with that. Absolutely stoked. Had a win on a bike, which is awesome, and yeah, so overall stoked. Lessons learned from the week that I changed if I was going to do it again. Rather than going for the microwave dinners that I went for that were 550 calories, I'd probably change that to a Weight Watchers microwave dinner, because lower calories, probably about 300, 350, and then on the days when I was hungry, I could probably have 2 of those in place of the one that I was having. So that's what I'd do differently if I was going to do it this week. Well, I am going to continue on. I'm just not going to video log it. What else? Toughest things were probably the day where I didn't lose any weight and the day that I put on weight. So they were tough, and remember how we got through those was through the measurements, and seeing the progress that we'd lost in the measurements helped that. So that's good to do. What else? I guess plan for moving forward for me, although this is the last video log that I'm going to do each day, I've still got 3.5 kilos to get down to my goal weight of 76 kilos. I'm going to keep going. Definitely going to get down to that 76 kilos. I might do another video maybe once a week, or if something comes up that's really good or exciting, I might do another video then. But yeah, won't be doing the daily videos at this point. But yeah, it's been a good week overall. Really excited. If you've got any questions, post them below. When it comes to weight loss, it's the mindset that's the most challenging part. The actual doing exercise and going through the process is much easier. It's the mental side of dealing with the emotions that come up and you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, like being a bit hungry and the things that can come up there. And that's where having a coach or doing it with someone else is really, really beneficial. But you've got to have a strong goal. You've got to focus on the outcome rather than the pain, the discipline at the time. You've got to set your environment up so that you don't have those high-fat treats around you, and go for it. If you drop the ball, pick it up again. If you fall off the wagon, you're going to pick it up again and just continue on. Don't beat yourself over the head. Just use it as a learning experience. Alright, so thanks for following us. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something or gained some motivation on it. And hey, if it's helped you in any way, please let me know, because that just gives me more motivation. So all the best with your goals.